Gathered it together.
Yeah, and it gives the Japanese driver Seiji Ara a go at Warren Hughes now. In fact, they're side by side.
Seiji Ara moves to the outside then. Warren Hughes with the lights ablaze, but he's lost one. He might lose 2 places here in the battle of the Nissans. Nissan all running together. Look at the brake dust coming off the Michael Cruz car. That's interesting. Keep an eye on that as well. But Warren Hughes just about holding off, fending off Seiji Ara, using all the tricks in the book that he's learnt over his accomplished career. Warren Hughes, a Formula Ford champion of the past, very rapid Formula 3 racer, of course. Nowadays, a real all-rounder. He's been a touring car racer in the past. He can jump out of a prototype into a GT1 car, whatever he gets into. Very professional, very fast. But right now, he's got to keep an eye on his mirror because Seiji Ara wants that position.
Yeah, very busy week for Warren. He was at Paul Ricard last weekend for the Le Mans Series. This weekend he's in a very different car, the Nissan GTR, but to me it looks as if he's struggling for grip on that car. It's sliding around a lot and he's having to work very hard to keep the Japanese driver Ara behind him.
Yeah, so still a little way to go, just under 7 minutes remain. Out in front, it's still the Corvette of Andy Zuber with a gap of 9.4 seconds, controlling the gap. He's probably backed off his pace just a little bit. The best of the new tyre has gone as well, of course. For all these guys, they changed tyres at the pit stop, but the best of the tyre has now been worn away, and they're now into that sort of fairly consistent phase. These Michelins holding up well over the entire stint. All the cars on the same Michelin tyre as well, so no difference between the different manufacturers. And Jamie Campbell-Walter there is giving a nod to the camera. He's seen Warren lose 1 place. He's hoping against hope they don't lose another one, because it all means another position on the grid lost for the championship race. And look at Krum, he's managed to get away a little bit, hasn't he, over the last lap or so?
Yeah, that's good news for him. He's got 10 car lengths there, and it's Warren Hughes that's struggling for grip, quite clearly under a huge amount of pressure now from the sister car. Can he keep him behind into this chicane? He goes defensive.
Super power for Warren Hughes, the team. Oh, and he gets a bit slidey into the braking area, and again he lost ground, but he just about gets it back again. My goodness, Seiji Ara really thought he had the chance to get it that time, but once again Warren Hughes fending him off. Now Seiji Ara moves to the outside. He's going to have another go at getting past in that Swiss racing entry. Ara, all the experience he's got, the 35-year-old really wants this place. Can he go around the outside? Don't hit each other, boys. Oh, he's swept around the outside. Great stuff. Good driving by both of them. And look at the delight. Want to talk about team rivalry. They are delighted that he's got past there. Seiji Ara has managed to find a way past, and he is now ahead of Warren Hughes.
Yeah, that was a great move down into turn 11. Very, very close under braking, but they've just managed to give each other enough room to negotiate the chicane. And Warren, he doesn't like that, does he? He's not giving up.
No, absolutely not. He will fight all the way. He always gives it 100%, whatever car he's in. Take us through this again, Danny.
Yeah, around the outside. Very, very brave from the Japanese driver. Warren gave him enough room, but yeah, executed the move, and it's a quick change of direction. There's no way of getting him back.
So Seiji Ara has raced extensively in Japan, of course, and has won at Le Mans in the past, but that was in a prototype. This is very much in a GT1 car. He has raced the GTR over the last season or so in the Super GT series in Japan. Who knows what he's playing with here?
Bertolini's got the gap to Mush now down to 2.7 seconds, so they're closing up with 4 minutes remaining, and that's Xavier Masson out of the car.
Ah, now that's a bit of a blow. That car was sitting in 4th position. So what has happened? That is a big blow for them. They were looking at a really good qualifying slot for the championship race there. Doesn't look as though that's going to happen. And Xavier Masson walks away from his presumably stricken Corvette. Let's take a look. Oh, a lot of smoke from the engine coming there, Danny.
Yeah, looks as if that engine's given up the ghost with 3 minutes left. There's another car.
Well, that's the same car, isn't it? That is his car. That's his stricken Corvette. So sadly, that one is out. We lost the other one earlier on. Remember, the other mad prop car. That was the car involved in the accident. So that's bad news for the team. Both cars in trouble. Short time to go before the championship race. 3.5 minutes to go in this one.